What is up, guys? Dashing here for episode 384 of Community Universe Loaded Edition 101 of a Monday Night Fusion live from New Orleans, Louisiana here. Sorry about the little bit of a wait there for those that I messaged. I'm actually early because I said I'd be live at once. I'm actually a bit early for once. But basically the game crashed not once, not twice, but 3 times. As I was trying to load up Universe specifically. It crashed when I was going through a menu first. Then I loaded it back up. Tried to load up Universe. It crashed. Did it again after restarting my Xbox. It crashed. So then luckily I'm a smart boy and I have a backup Universe. So I deleted the main one and loaded up the backup here and it worked. So I guess a word of wisdom here. If you have a Universe that you like, make sure you copy it over one of the other save files. Because seems to be a new little bug here that Universe just decides to crash, so that was real fun. But we're here. I made it through it. Luckily it works. Luckily I had the backup Universe. Otherwise, rip, I'd have to remake everything. That wouldn't be fun. But we are live, my friends. I know I'm a bit earlier, period, but I got some stuff to do later on tonight, so I had to go live a bit early. So we're probably not going to have our usual audience in here. I know Marino at school. He's probably a bit peeved, but what are you going to do? What up, Tim? What up, Gumbo? What up, Diamond? What up, Big J, as I like to call him. We are going to be starting things off with some singles action as Damien, ladies and gentlemen, the Gargoyle of Destruction, is back at it again, of course, joined by his puppet master, Pandora, as this week he will be taking on the other half of Gen 7 in Willis Moon. Of course, last week, Damien dissecting and destroying Eddie's son. After the matchup, Damien would virus slam both members of Gen 7. After the show, Moon would lay down the challenge. He wants to step into the ring with the big man, but he might regret it here, my friends. Action-packed card as always tonight, guys. The United States Championship is going to be on the line in our co-main event. Troy Myers, after winning that big battle royal last week, gets his opportunity at Harvey Hastings and the belt. Can Troy Myers rid the assassin of that title, put the American flag back on those side plates, or will Double H keep the title in his German little paws, little mitts? At our main event, I am very much forward to, as Pride and Filth Shane Scott is going to be taking on the undisputed champion of the Asian sensation, my friends, Paul Devine, making his season debut ahead of defending his title, of course, inside of the Elimination Chamber 3 weeks away at Requiem. Of course, guys, this Sunday, mark it on your calendars, the Genesis exclusive pay-per-view Death Wish, emanating live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, going to be going down. Some absolutely huge matches. We got the clean slate match for the Alpha World and World Tag Team titles in the main event. We've got a 6-pack challenge for the Anarchy title, and we have an 8-man ladder match featuring the returning Dave Turner for the International Championship. And a whole lot more as the show is going to get underway. What up, Echo? What up, Borton? It's too white. Too white for you? Are you triggered? I know you're just sitting on your couch right now, Echo. Getting a bit hard, thinking of Paul Devine in the main event. And here he comes, the 7-foot-tall, gotta be at least 300 pounds. The Gargoyle of Destruction, who currently sits at 6-0 in CMV. If you missed that exclusive video on the CMV Network channel, guys, which you can subscribe to by going to our website and looking to the left of the homepage, there is a link. Our website, of course, can be found by typing !join in the chat. But this man had a very busy week. That was certainly one hell of a video to see, man. This guy is nearly untouchable, unstoppable. Perhaps Willis Moon. And not that I'm taking anything away from Moon, but I certainly think that it's going to be 7-0 tonight. I mean, look at this guy. And look what he did to Eddie's son last week. Echo, there's just some occasions where work doesn't matter, you know? Where you got to blow it off, and this is one of them. But here they come. There, of course, is Eddie's son, who had his own run-in with Damien last week, and it didn't go so well for him. Of course, this will be Willis Moon, the white-haired warrior, taken to the ring this time. Boltman got that virus slam last week, though, because remember, towards the end of the match, when Damien hit the virus slam on Sun and went for the pin, Willis Moon ran into the ring and tried to stop it, but it was too late. Gen 7, of course, as a tag team, did pick up a victory over the Dance Party last week on Reality Wrestling, some momentum there. Are you excited for that Justin Diamond debut? Justin, Chris, I'm still thinking of Justin Dynamite, rip in peace. May we never forget him, but I'm certainly excited for Chris Diamond this season. The most recently signed superstar to Monday Night Fusion. As we get a ring of the bell here from Murphy. And things are going to be getting on. As Damien with a kick to the gut immediately now to the Cobra Clutch. Slam! That is not the way that Moon wants to be starting this match off against the Gargoyle of Destruction. And then, oh my God! That was like a gut wrench into a power bomb, kind of. And now it looks to be a the Rings of Saturn submission hold being applied by Damien here, showing us his technical side is the big man, but it looked like Moon isn't ready to tap just yet. Get off a couple of punches. I had to assume that was a weird camera angle there. Gets himself back to his feet. The Puppet Master, of course, Pandora, who has control over Damien, sits ringside. Nice little T-bone suplex by Moon in his singles debut. Kick to the back of Damien. Now this is our opening matchup here on episode 101 of Monday Night Fusion this Sunday, guys. Death with the Genesis exclusive pay-per-view. Going to be coming your way live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Just 3 weeks away, the Fusion exclusive pay-per-view Requiem, which will house the Elimination Chamber for the Undisputed Championship. The champion in action tonight, guys. The main event, his season debut, his first matchup of season 5. Paul Devine back at it again. He'll be taking on Shane Scott in a first-time matchup. Looks like Damien kind of dodged that little kick there. To belly for Moon. Yo, what up, Kylo? Rip Tim. You pay $200 for internet? How's that? I've never heard of an internet plan that expensive. What are you doing? Tim, I pay I think 40. Oh no, the Gargoyle of Destruction with a choke slam all the way from the deepest depths of hell. And it looks like he's not finished either, my friends. This does not bode well if your name is Willis Moon. Where is he being dragged to? Almost at will. No, Willis still has some fight in him yet. Breaking out with a couple of elbows to the midsection. Has himself free now. Can he capitalize? Irish whip. Damien rebounds off the ropes right into misses the super kick though, does Moon, and that's gonna be bad news for him. Or maybe not. Moon with an STO. Jesus, Tim. Maybe switch to a different provider if you're paying that much and you don't have the best internet in the world. Yes, welcome, Kylo, indeed. Glad to have you. Stalls the suplex, man. Moon is not giving up easy. Damien's been dominating him, but dare I say, Willis will not die. Oh, no. It looks like the Gargoyle of Destruction has had enough. Virus Slam. And that's exactly what did Eddie's son in last week. Will it be enough? Wait a minute. Look at Eddie's son. 1, 2, 3. He did the same thing. What the hell is with Gen 7? Just comes in and taunts as his partner is pinned for the 1, 2, 3. And Damien goes to 7-0. Chris Diamond is not in action tonight, but if you're around for the bonus match, he very well may be picked and we can see him before his actual debut. But Damien, guys, with pretty much ease, puts down Willis Moon as Eddie's son just came in to taunt just like Willis did last week. Super weird. Damien, 7-0. Neither members. Oh, look at Eddie's son's down. I guess he got a virus slam during the replays again. Who is going to be able to stop the Gargoyle of Destruction? I think you're safe putting your money on nobody. As the action continues tonight, my friends, here on Monday Night Fusion episode of 101, we have got a great matchup coming your way. A first-time encounter between two CMV veterans and two-time light heavyweight champion Andrew Briggs and former world champion, Royal Rumble winner, and two-time U.S. champion Kendall Wolf. Both men making their season debuts here. Well, Andrew Briggs did have a dark match last week where he defeated Harvey Hastings to get a big win, but this is his first fusion bout of the season, whereas Kendall Wolf making his first appearance, period, guys. These two men involved in a encounter along with Rubik and light heavyweight champion Jay Davis earlier tonight that quickly dissolved as Jay Davis was out here beckoning for a challenger for his title. He got not one, not two, but three in these men and Rubik. And Rubik, of course, would introduce his new pet owl that caused mayhem, scratching Jay Davis on the eye, keeping the light heavyweight champion out of action tonight. But these two will be fighting, guys, and I do have news from the desk of General Manager Johnny Sampson that in 3 weeks' time at the first Fusion pay-per-view of the season, Requiem, it will be Jay Davis making his second defense of the light heavyweight title against Andrew Briggs, against Rubik, and against Kendall Wolf in a fatal four-way elimination match. So Briggs and Wolf both going to be looking for that momentum. Wolf has never held a light heavyweight championship. Andrew Briggs, when he was talking to Jay Davis earlier tonight, said that he wants to be a three-time champion. This is his opportunity. He hasn't held a belt in well over a year. I can also announce, guys, that Johnny Sampson also telling me next week it will be Rubik going one-on-one with Jay Davis, a rematch from Battle Scars, of course, where Davis won the title off of the Brazilian-born superstar. But here he comes. AB Andrew Briggs, ladies and gentlemen, is back in the Fusion building. And I think that one half of Badman Incorporated here, even if they don't want to admit it, has the support of many in the CMV universe. The veteran of this company, looking to become the first ever three-time light heavyweight champion. Never forget. Indeed, our website is cmvwrestling.com. Exclamation point, join in the chat. We'll give you some info and a link. If you would like to join Kylo, we'd love to have you. What up, GOAT? Willis did take the L. And fucking Sun ran into the ring and taunted just like Sun did, or rather Moon did last week during his match. Both these men now knowing that a championship matchup is coming their way in 3 weeks' time at Requiem. They know that a win is very important here. Both these men being longtime CMV stays. The first time they've ever fought. I like that transition right there. Kendall Wolf, ladies and gentlemen, one of the best to ever do it. Rugged, a brawler through and through. Most of his matches will be better suited in a bar room. This man is a former two-time United States champion, Royal Rumble winner, main evented and won Ascendance 4, capturing the World Championship. Was out of action for a year until he returned just a couple of months ago. Still to come tonight, guys, after this matchup, tag team action as Public Enemy are going to be taking on Sierra Stad Renegades. Later on, we have the other half of Badman Incorporated. Andrew Briggs' good friend Matt Deavy is going to be taking on Shanaz and Tony Baloney. And then in the co-main event, the United States title will be for grabs. Troy Myers earning his opportunity, winning that battle royal last week, challenges Harvey Hastings. And in the main event, Shane Scott takes on the returning undisputed champion Paul Devine. Kendall Wolf looking hyped up and ready to go here, guys. All of your ascendances are now ours. Here we go. The bell rings, guys. Two of the best to ever do it at CMV ring mate for the very first time ever. Of course, the last time we saw Kendall Wolf in action, in fact, the last time we saw both these men in action, was at Retaliation, the season finale, and both of them took losses. Kendall Wolf to Ryan Kent, while Andrew Briggs took a pretty harsh loss to Jacob Ziegler. Kendall Wolf now having Briggs by the back of his head. Briggs going to break out, though, with a couple of elbows to the midsection. What up, J-Rod? Welcome to the stream, my friend. No spiders tonight. Blood and Stone are not in action after their retention of the titles last week over Pride and Filth. They're getting a much-deserved break. But I have been told by Johnny Sampson that they will be defending their titles again at Requiem in 3 weeks' time against two. That's not quite clear just yet. Nice drop kick there by Andrew Briggs to take down Kendall Wolf early on in this matchup. Kendall Wolf going to fire back with what looks like a Emerald Flosion. Not into the pin, though. Wolf instead with a punch to the top of the head. Now bringing Briggs to a vertical base. Nice uppercut. Catches him right on the jaw. Briggs tries to fire back. Walks right into a backbreaker, neckbreaker combination. Beautifully done by Kendall Wolf. Again, a fatal four-way elimination match for the light heavyweight title has been confirmed and set for Requiem. Jay Davis has been champion for, a little bit over 2 months now. Makes his second defense against these two men along with Rubik. And, of course, it kind of bodes well for Davis, better than a usual fatal four, because he will have to be pinned and submitted to lose his title. His last man standing will walk out as champion. Briggs looking to make history, become the first ever 3-time light heavyweight champion. Kendall Wolf going to be looking to add yet another title to his resume, whereas Rubik never got his rightful rematch when he lost the belt to Davis at Battle Scars. Stomp to the back of the head there by Kendall Wolf. Another stomp to the back of the head. Yeah, I'd say power slam pretty much. Oh, Emerald Fusion is usually just like a neck breaker, kind of drives him right down on the head. I don't even know who does Flosion. It's in the DLC packs, and that means it's either Kurt Angle, Batista, or Rob Van Dam. I don't think Cena would do it. Maybe it was Cena. I don't know. I never seen it before. Pretty much like an elevated power slam. Jawbreaker, though, by Andrew Briggs. Creates some distance between these two. Now Briggs shoots in. Beautiful deep arm drag there. Andrew Briggs now going to try to follow that up with it looks like a... Oh, neck breaker. Off the suplex there. Kick to the back now. Andrew Briggs, all vintage Briggs with a shining wizard. Just one of the many variations Briggs likes to pull out of his moveset. If you're an Andrew Briggs fan, you know that there's nothing he loves more than some good knees. Punch to the jaw. They're going to stun Kendall Wolf. Now Briggs goes out to meet a back suplex onto the apron. And that's where all the hardest parts of the ring meet right there, guys. Metal. Just pure metal under there. That could break a back. Drops down behind. Stomp to the quad. Kick to the gut. A pump handle set up here into a gut buster. Nicely done by Briggs. Referee Murphy currently at a count of 3. And now it's Andrew Briggs with a backbreaker, neckbreaker combination, taking the page out of Kendall Wolf's book from earlier in the matchup. A knee drop to follow it, man. Briggs is absolutely tearing Kendall Wolf apart right now. Count of 5 by Murphy. Briggs has got to get this fight back into the ring. He might have it won after all the damage he's dealt to Kendall Wolf. Count of 6 now. Oh, my God. Oh, no! Right on the top of the security wall, guys. I think I heard a rib crack. Now back into the ring goes Kendall Wolf. Briggs in firm control, guys, and he might be looking to finish now. As he taunts, Kendall Wolf tells him to get the hell back up. He's not finished with him. Kendall Wolf looks to be done, though. I don't know if Kendall's even conscious. Oh, Briggs was going for something, but perhaps Kendall playing possum lures him in. Able to make a big counter. Uppercut now. Kendall closes in from behind. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? What the fuck is this? Is this a submission hold, guys? Is this a submission hold? Did he tap? I don't even know what just happened. Was that a submit? I guess that was a submit. I don't even know what to call that. Briggs did not tap, but now he might be done for as Kendall seems to be too hot in the kitchen. What a comeback by Wolf, guys, and that might do it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. No, Briggs able to survive whatever the hell that fucking submission was, and then into the 8-second ride, aka too hot in the kitchen. Briggs able to kick out there. As now Kendall misses a soccer ball kick, punch to the back of the head by Briggs. Shoots in, kick to the gut now. Single knee gut buster. Arms out wide here. Yeah, I thought so, because Briggs was clearly touching the rope, but the ref didn't break it. What a punch there by Andrew. I think he was trying for a comeback. Gets it on the second time. There we go. Clothesline. Clothesline again by Briggs. Ducks Kendall Wolf's clothesline. Rebounds and a third clothesline. Briggs is rolling. The CMV Universe are on their feet. What a match this has been as Andrew looks to finish. What a combination. You blinked, you missed it. High knee right up under the chin. Might have cracked it in half. As Kendall Wolf tries to fight back, guys, we get our first tweet of the evening from Voice Vindy, who says, "Rise, stop fighting each other and fight the powers that be. Escalate me to when I'm gone, I can escalate you." Well, escalate me so when I'm gone, I can escalate you. I'm not too sure who he's talking to there. Stop fighting each other and fight the powers that be. We know, is he headbutting his hand? Unique offense by Kendall Wolf. We know Voice Vindy's whole thing since coming to Fusion has been fighting the tyranny. First it was with Schmitty, and now that Schmitty's gone, Voice Vindy said, and I know that a lot of you are probably thinking, well, what now? You know, you came and now Schmitty's out of power so soon. But Voice Vindy saying he's putting his sights on Johnny Sampson. He's just as evil as Schmitty. But of course, Voice Vindy also going to be a part of that Elimination Chamber in 3 weeks' time at Requiem for the Undisputed Championship. Also on his mind is the grandest title in CMV. Next week, Voice Vindy will be joined by Briggs putting Kendall in the corner. We know what the setup for this is, guys. If he hits this, it might be over. Kendall Wolf knows it, countered by Wolf. That nasty jab, and then a swing out neck breaker. As I was saying, though, next week, Voice Vindy will be joined by Travis King and Brody Sampson, as them three will be taking on Pride and Filth and Paul Devine in a 6-man tag, and what has been voted by the CMV Universe on our site at cmvwrestling.com. Nice BFT there. It will be an elimination tables match, so that'll be interesting to see, as now Kendall looks to give it a second go, perhaps finally put this match up to an end. On the shoulders again, too hot in the kitchen for Andrew Briggs. Puts him down. Drags him away from the rope. Smart move by Kendall as now he hooks the leg. 1, 2. Whoa, what? Kendall Wolf is absolutely furious, and I gotta say, I'm a bit baffled over here. How the hell did Briggs get out of his second 8-second ride? I do not know. Briggs with that resiliency. Perhaps we're looking at the next light heavyweight champion. Perhaps we're looking at the 3-time light heavyweight champion with this performance. And now Briggs again with this combination. High knee catches him in the face. Briggs hoping that that'll be enough to do it as he desperately hooks the leg here. 1, 2, 3, and he knocks Kendall off. Andrew Briggs putting down Kendall Wolf in a hard-fought back-and-forth match. What a surprise victory for Briggs. That knee up under the chin. Look at this fucking thing, man. What is that? Man, 2 8-second rides were not enough to keep Briggs down, but Briggs with that vicious knee up under the chin does it. And Andrew with that momentum heading into the 4-way elimination match at Requiem in 3 weeks' time. Remember, guys, next week it's going to be Rubik one-on-one with Jay Davis, a rematch from Battle Scars. We'll see which one of them can grab the win, but Briggs is looking good this season, defeating Harvey Hastings. Now Kendall Wolf in a great match. And up next, guys, it is time for some tag team action here on Monday Night Fusion episode 1-on-1. Actual tag matches back-to-back, because after this, it's going to be Nick Blake teaming with Azrael to battle Flashy and Ryan Kent. Looking forward to that one. But here, guys, we have the Public Enemy taking on Renegades. Both these teams were involved in an 8-man tag team match last week on the season premiere that showcased some of the new teams here on Monday Night Fusion. And Dance Party along Renegades got the win, but neither Tomas nor Carson were tagged in at all. Dance Party kind of completely pulled their weight there. There's a lot of weight to pull, but they did get the win. So it's going to be our first time actually the CSR in action as they take on Andrew Zacconi and JJ King. Like I announced earlier, Johnny Sampson did tell me that the tag team titles Blood and Stone will be defending at Weeks against two. It is not yet clear. Perhaps a win here for either of these teams. We'll see them get that opportunity. I think I probably have to agree that is the greatest Twitter handle of all time. Of course, still to come tonight, guys, in our co-main event. Yes, indeed, Troy Myers will be challenging Harvey, United States Championship. Troy surviving and winning that 8-man pin sub battle royal last week to earn this opportunity. And then our main event, Shane Scott of Pride and Filth, he will be joined by Ziegler. Will take on the returning Asian sensation. The undisputed champion Paul Devine makes his season debut ahead of defending that title inside of the devilish structure, Demon's Domain, the Elimination Chamber. Like I said, all Voice of Indy, Brody Sampson and Travis King are not in action tonight, but they will be teaming next week to take on Pride and Filth and Paul Devine in a 6-man elimination tables match. The universe voting in on our website, that latest poll. That is most definitely going to be an interesting matchup to see. Get a quick drink of water. Indeed, you did make it Flashy, and you have not missed your match. It is after this match. Nick Blake and Asher will take on Flashy and Ryan Kent. Can't help but get chills as these two men make their way out here to the CMV universe. Andrew Zacconi and JJ King. They did suffer that loss last week in the 8-man tag, their debut. But an opportunity to bounce back in a big way here tonight. Very ominous feeling fills the arena as these two men make their way down the ramp towards the ring. But to be fair, Diamond, the other one did break down into another song. A tweet here, guys, from Bloody Justice says, let's see who could possibly be worthy to face me and Rise. Hashtag best champs ever. So Blood and Stone are watching, guys. They're keeping a close eye on this matchup, and that's smart on them to watch and, learn from every single team that could possibly challenge them in the future. And another tweet here to follow it up by Nick Blake, guys, says, at Johnny Sampson, you're making a big mistake. In interest of Flashy's well-being, I ask that you cancel this match. I want to hurt him, but I know you don't want an injury on your hands or your medical staff. So Nick Blake, guys, urging General Manager Johnny Sampson to cancel that tag match that's coming up after this one. We know Nick Blake these past couple of weeks been talking about how much he wants to tear Flashy limb from Limb Blake, blaming Flashy for losing him that Battle Royal last week. Here we go, guys. Public Enemy now in the ring, and here come the Sierra-Stad Renegades. The Swedish-born Tomas Kallstrom and Carson Damjen there out front. Of course, you might recognize that last name, Damjen. His sister, his older sister, Lexan, over on Ferocity, a former Vixens champion. Like I said, these two men did get that victory in the 8-man last week. They were never tagged in, so we didn't get to really see them. Tonight, we are going to get that opportunity to see what they're all about. Of course, you know, in terms of that Nick Blake tweet I just wrote moments ago, moments ago, he's got to be weary that it's just not just Flashy in that match, but Ryan Kent as well. And I don't believe that Nick Blake and Ryan Kent have ever fought face to face before. So Blake had best be weary. If you want a tag partner, you can't get much better than Ryan Kent. So Flashy not going to be alone. Now there's Blake, of course. He's going to have Azrael backing him up. Well, let's talk about this tag match right now. Gets underway. Andrew Zacconi going to start things off against Tomas Kallstrom. Tomas gets leaned up against the ropes, and it looks like Zacconi, they're going to deal some big damage early on in this matchup, tying his arms behind the top rope, and it looks like the beats of the budget as he just hammers away closed fists to the chest over and over again. Jesus Christ, not giving in. And then a big punch right to the side of the head. And guys, we're getting a tweet here from Flashy, who says, at Nick Blake, you aren't a man. If you can't take the blame for your own loss, stop bitching. Nice counter there by Tomas into a DDT. Impaler DDT. I got to agree with Flashy there, to be honest, guys. It's nobody's fault but Nick Blake's that he lost that Battle Royal last week. But Blake looking for anybody but himself to blame. Taking his anger out on everybody lately, including poor Lisa Evans. And a tweet now, guys, from Harvey Hastings, who says Troy is leaving Fusion tonight in a body bag. Harvey Hastings, guys, defends his title in our co-main event against Troy Myers, and it seems like Double H is very confident that he'll not only retain, but make Troy Myers regret stepping in the ring with him. Back elbows there, going to free Zacconi from Tomas's grasp. Now harsh Irish whip puts him right over the top rope and down to the outside. But Zacconi had best be weary. That's not his. That's the bad part of town for him. Carson could jump off the apron try to help out his boy, but it looks like Carson does not want to risk a possible DQ here. Jawbreaker, though, by Kallstrom anyhow. Going to get himself back control. Oh! Fireman's carry overhead, and it looks like Tomas might have caught his leg coming down on that bottom step. And that does not bode well. Tomas and Carson are both high flyers, very agile, fast competitors. Oh, you take out those legs. You take out a good hunk of their arsenal. Enzu lariat now and stomp to the back of the head. Count of 5 by referee Murphy. These two had best be careful. And a tweet from Nick Blake, guys, at Flash. He says, I feel like your last word should have been something a little bit more worthwhile. Count at 8, I think, guys, by, oh my God, are we going to get a count out here? Oh, into the barricade. Knee, though, to the midsection. I think that was the count of 8 or 9. Either way, though, guys, I don't think these two are going to make it back in the ring. Yeah, 9. Oh. But wait. Carson trying to reset the count, but referee Murphy stopped him. And 10. A high 5. The Sierra-Stad Renegades with the win via count out. You saw Tomas actually try to exit the ring and reset the count, but referee Murphy would not let him. Public Enemy take the L via count out to the CSR. But a win is a win, guys. We didn't get to see a whole lot from these guys. We didn't get to see Damjen in action. But what are you going to do? The CSR victorious via count out over Public Enemy. And up next, guys, as announced earlier this week on CMV at wrestling.com, exclamation point, join in the chat. We'll give you a link. Perry Heenan has asked for some time here in the ring, on the mic. And, of course, Heenan, a former Anarchy champion, very impressive record last season, comes into this one revamping himself, saying, I'm done playing around. I'm done being, Azrael's errand boy, as he was last season, the two forming kind of an alliance. But Perry saying that he's now going to go for the best of the best, only going to fight CMV's legends, and he's going to kill them. So Perry Heenan having someone on his mind to call out here. Who is it going to be that the Pitbull steps up to perhaps kill his first legend? We're about to find out. CMV Wrestling. No.com. .gov. So let's see what the Pitbull, his first appearance this season, looking mean as hell. Heenan has somebody on his mind here. Shut up and listen for a minute. I'm not going to yell over you loudmouth idiots, so keep your trap shut while I handle some business. I said shut up. Damn, some savagery from Perry Heenan here towards the fans. He wants nothing to do with them. He wants them to remain silent because he's got some business to handle. Recently, I crossed paths with someone, and we had a few words. He seemed to think it was over. He thought he could slink away and I would forget. But I got a real good memory. The Pitbull having an altercation with somebody backstage. The CMV universe may not want to see it right now. They don't want to see their hero crushed in the middle of this ring. Guess what? I've never cared about the CMV universe, and I don't care right now. Furious Frank, if you're anything close to what they think you are, why don't you come out here right now and prove it, boy? Wow, so Perry Heenan said that he was going to be calling out legends this season and be killing them, and he is certainly calling out one of the biggest names in CMV's history. It's the Alpha male, the former Alpha World Champion, ladies and gentlemen, Furious Frank, making his first appearance in nearly 2 months. He was drafted to Fusion from Genesis last season. And Furious Frank not taking this smack talk, ladies and gentlemen. One of the hardest hitting superstars in this company's history stands face to face with the Pitbull. I know you think you have something important to talk about, but let me assure you there's nothing more important in CMV than me. So Furious Frank, guys, we don't exactly have two fan favorites in the ring right here. These two men very egotistical and very self-centered. Frank, though, not taking this smack talk, lying down. I don't know what could have made you think that it would be a good idea to come out here and piss me off. Why would you walk into the den of the biggest bear in the forest and poke it with a stick is beyond me. So I suggest you justify your existence to me before I put a swift and severe end to it now. Whew. Good God Almighty. So Perry, I guess, didn't expect Frank to actually come out here. Don't mind me, I just came out here to get a better view of what can only be described as a dismal attempt of entertainment. This might just go down as the most boring segment that this show has ever seen. I even tried changing the channel a few times backstage before I realized I was enduring this live. God damn. That was quite the burn there. Perry's not going to take it. Well then, if you find yourself becoming bored, I recommend getting just a bit closer, because I guarantee that once I'm tossing you around this ring like a child, it won't be the boredom that's reducing you to tears. These two, with a little bit of verbal jousting, they are going hard at each other. Look at Frank, man. He looks jacked this season. If I wanted to waste more time hearing some horse crap, I'd stay in this city for an extra week. But that's not why I came out here tonight. I came out here to tell you whether you like it or not, we will have a match, and I will prove to you I am, without a doubt, the best superstar in CMV history. It's hard to doubt, too, man. Furious Frank, one of the best to ever lace up his boots in a CMV ring. Heenan making a big move, calling him out. Look, I hear you, okay? But I don't have time to educate you on the ins and outs of this business. Bottom line is this. What are you doing here? It's not going to work. Your challenge is what we call in this business a hard pass. So Heenan actually turning down Frank's challenge to a match here. The Pitbull wanting nothing to do with the match tonight. You don't scare me. As I look into your eyes, I see a sorry shell of a man who needs love, approval, glittery things to survive. That's a shame. Oh yes, it's a shame, because one day these people will forget you and you'll be left staring back at me. The Mohawked Man. Letting Perry Heenan know what is what. The Pitbull. Know what? I like you. I do. You amuse me. You make me laugh. You're entertaining. You really, really are. I don't know if it's on purpose or not, but either way, you're a laugh riot. So Heenan making a mistake, if you ask me, of not taking Furious Frank seriously, calling him a joke. And Frank looks absolutely pissed, but Heenan, allowing Frank to talk. I know all about you. I know your type. I know what you're doing here. You're not smart about things. You're going to get it your own way, and you're going to self-destruct. So for me to win, all I need is patience. All I have to do is wait, because despite your best efforts, you are your own worst enemy. Frank is not a man known for patience, but it looks as though he's willing to make an exception, as Frank gonna leave things on that note, guys. Frank issued a challenge to a match. Heenan turned it down, and Frank said, I'll wait. I can wait as long as I need to, because eventually you're going to be your own downfall. All right, guys. The action now continues up next. Tag team action, to be precise. We didn't really bet in that last match. It ended via countout with CSR winning over Public Enemy. So now it's time for Nick Blake to take to the ring as he pairs up with Azrael to battle Flashy and Ryan Kent. Best matchup here. We know Blake last season, 5 months he reigned atop the Genesis Tag Division alongside Zach Cage. And again, Cage, we hope for him to have a speedy recovery and be as soon as possible forced to relinquish the international title. I'm sure Blake is not, feeling too well about his friend, but he's got to focus on his own career as he pairs with Azrael, also a former tag team champion, last taking on the young, up-and-coming Flashy, already a fan favorite here in CMV. And he knows the Kents all too well, of course, teaming with Sean Kent last season at Battle Scars to take a loss to Azrael and Perry Heenan, but to the older Kent brother, Ryan motherfucking Kent, the Firestarter, one of the best to ever do it, and a CMV ring, the best, if you ask my personal opinion. Held nearly every single championship that CMV has to offer. Only 2 titles today, and those being, United States and the Fusion tag team titles. He had an opportunity to go for that U.S. title last week in the Battle Royal. All 4 of these men were a part of that Battle Royal. Ken, of course, lost, as did Flashy Blake, and Azrael is the winner. Gets his title shot later on in our co-main event, but Blake, of course, guys, was in the final 3 alongside Flashy and Troy Myers. Flashy at one point went for a jumping cutaway, he calls the flash of the pan, but didn't go for the pin on Myers, and that ended up coming back to bite him as Troy would eliminate both Blake and Flashy to win the matchup. Blake afterwards in an interview blaming Flashy, saying if only he went for the pin, Troy Myers would have been out and I would have won. So Nick Blake, like I said earlier, blaming everybody but himself, Lisa Evans, for his defeat instead of just owning up to it. But you saw that tweet earlier tonight saying, urging General Manager Johnny Simpson to, because he's going to tear Flashy limb from limb, but Flashy biting back, saying, accept your losses. What up, Tricon? My friend, I haven't seen you before, but welcome. We are glad to have you in CMV. I hope you're enjoying the show so far. There are a couple. We're going to see Ryan McGonigal later on this week on Genesis have his shot at Luke Swanson. Oh, what up, Bateman? What up, baby boy? My heterosexual life mate. You just missed Perry Heenan call out Furious Frank. Furious Frank challenging Heenan to a match. Heenan declining. Frank saying, I'll be patient. One way or another, eventually I will get a match with you. Perry Heenan said he was going to be the legend killer this season. I guess he's backing it up, calling out the alpha male. But here's Nick Blake, ladies and gentlemen, former world tag team champion, television champion, and Money in the Bank winner. You know, Blake in an interview earlier this week saying, I'm known for being the first man and only man to date to cash in Money in the Bank and lose, but this season I'm going to finally put that to the side, put that in the back of everyone's minds. Blake has the potential to be a world champion. I'm better now that you're here. And a tweet here, last tweet from Flash before he comes out here, says Blake is going to witness a lethal flashback. As we await the arrival of Nick Blake's tag team partner, the Boa Big Asshole, and a former two-time international champion and Fusion tag team champion. Gotta say, Nick Blake and Azrael are looking like a formidable alliance. They both have tag team expertise. They both have singles expertise. Of course, their downfall might be their respective egos. CMV veteran Azrael dauntingly makes his way down the ramp towards the ring here. The best one around, hoping to make this season his. There's a lot of superstars in the back, though, hoping for that same thing. A lot of hungry new talent as well that Azrael and Blake are going to have to go up against. Oh, Nick Blake just tweeted. He's standing right in front of me, and he actually just tweeted at me. I saw him put out his phone. He says, I'll actually kill you. What's up, Blake? You just say it to my... Okay, chill. All right, I'm sorry. Damn. Just came at me. Threatened to hit me with a little bit of head trauma. I don't want none of that. We're cool, Blake. We're cool. Hey, I said you could be a future world champion, all right? Come on. What's the deal? Azrael, of course, always taking his darn old time. Well, there we go, Team 1, Nick Blake and Azrael, as they are going to be met with this man, a kid who I have come to be very much behind. Just making his debut a couple months ago, he holds singles victories over Azrael and the likes of Sean Kent and El Jefe, garnering the support of the CMV fans already. Flashy bumping heads with Nick Blake, hopes to get a win over the deliverer of head trauma here in this matchup with the help of his tag partner. Flashy looking ready to go here, looking amped up, as he is going to be tangoing with the one, the only, the fire starter, Ryan motherfucking Kent. The page of accolades goes on and on and on and on for this man, but there's still more that he wants to do before he hangs up those boots, a guaranteed shoe-in for the Hall of Fame. But Kent is far from done. Azrael actually calling out Ryan Kent last week after that 8-man battle royal in an interview, saying that Azrael dealt with Ryan's younger brother and Sean. Now it's time he deals with the older. Putting the Kent family on notice. Here we go, guys. Tag team action. Still a lot to get to here tonight on Monday Night Fusion. We've got up next after this, Matt Devious taking on the real number one, and then in our co-main event, Troy Myers challenges Harvey Hastings for the United States Championship. Very much looking forward to that matchup. In our main event, I am extremely excited as Shane Scott Takes on the one and only Paul Devon. The Undisputed Champion. Asian Sensation is back, making his season debut. Ooh, nice clip there by Nick Blake, catching Flashy on the jaw. Nick Blake said as soon as he gets in that ring with Flashy, he's going to tear him apart. And so far, he's living up to those words. But there you go. Nice counter by Flashy with an arm drag. Now he closes in. Flashy looks for a brain buster to Nick Blake. Drops him right on the old noggin. Going to bring him up to a vertical base. Of course, Flashy and Ryan Kent got to keep an eye on that fire boot that connects with the egg trauma. You get a bit of that, you're down for the count. Fireman's carried by Blake and put in the corner there. Didn't want to make a tag. Didn't want to get tagged, I should say. Now the fireman's carried by Flashy. Now the fire back and show him how it's done. Helps Blake up to his feet. Flashy, what's he going to try for here? Front headlock, punch to the back of the head. Going to take him for a little cheeky walk. Looks like Flashy really wants this tag to Ryan Kent. But Nick Blake going to stop him again, this time with some elbows to the midsection. 3, in fact, going to break Flashy's grasp on him. As Blake now looks to shoot in. Capitalize. Now looking to drag Flashy over to his corner. But no, Flashy stops him before he even gets halfway there. Trio of elbows to reciprocate. Distance between them now. Flashy go! Ha! Pele kick. I almost called it a headshot. I'm a big Harvey Hastings fan, you know. Flashy again. He wants that tag to Kent so bad. Will he actually get it this time? Kent's waiting. Nope. Again counter by Blake. Flashy looking to get back up to his feet. Blake going to help him there. Shoots in for a grapple. Gets a punch to Peck instead. Oh, Enziguri connects flush. You see Nick Blake immediately try to crawl over to his corner and make a hot tag to Azrael, who's asking for it, but gets cut off as Flashy now. Irish whip. Gonna make that tag. Yes, finally! The tag to Ryan Kent is successfully pulled off. Drop toe hold by Flashy. Kent with an elbow drop right to the asshole. Yeah, I'm a big Harvey Hastings fag. Look at Ryan Kent talking that trash to Nick Blake here. Of course, Ryan. Oh, look at Azrael helping out Nick Blake by stopping Kent for going whatever he was going to try for there. Ryan Kent, a native of Ireland. Nick Blake from, good old England. These two foreign affairs colliding here. Shout out to Chris Andrews. Brought up to his feet. Nick Blake going for a scoop slam perhaps. Drops down behind others. Kent with a reverse DDT. Well scouted again. Azrael asks that hot tag, but once more Nick Blake is stopped before he can make it there. Yeah, I forgot that. Actually, this is a Christian family show, so I can say stuff like that, you know. Sends out a kiss to Kent before going for the Swanton bomb. Does not pay off for him. Blake saw it coming. The veteran instincts kicking in. As now brings him up to his feet. Dr. Teeth! Forgot what you were calling that, Tim. Rip in peace. I think the Leeds knee by Nick Blake there, hoping that it will be enough, but only a 1 count on Kent. I don't know what the hell. It's a weird camera. He was grabbing his ears or something? I'm not too sure. It looks like he was grabbing his ears. Blake flexing those shoulders as now he lines them up. Looking to deliver just a little bit of egg trauma. The boot right up to the side of the head could possibly be enough to get the win. Azrael hasn't even been tagged in. Will this do it? 1, 2. No, only a 2 count. Ryan Kent, of course, resilient as all hell. Perhaps the most resilient man in this company today. DDT, though, as he shot for a takedown. Yeah, Frank went pretty hard in the motherfucking paint there. Now, finally, we get a tag to the boa. Big asshole, Azrael. Remember what he said, that he took out the younger Kent brother and Sean. Now it's time for Ryan to get his vendetta against the Kent family. Ryan, though, with a front headlock. Looks like he's going to go for the Buster! Popping him. Not going to feel too good for Azrael. Now he's stomped to the face, onto his stomach now. Ryan Kent going to drag him more towards his corner, the center of the ring. Lining up this shot here for this knee that pops off right to the temple. Robbie Ryan. That sucks. Oh, wait a minute. Ken not playing around. Says you want to talk trash about my family? Take this Kent class, bruh. Nick Blake was trying to help out Azrael, but it's distracting Murphy, but it might not pay off. Yes, it does. Only a 2 count. Azrael able to survive. I don't know where the fuck Kent got that from. Jesus Christ. Now an Irish whip. Oh, watch out, Blake. Kent throw out into the apron now, punch to the side of the head. And for the second time tonight, we're going to get a back suplex onto the ring apron by shot of the spine. That is a nasty maneuver, man. That's the move you hit when you just don't care about your opponent, when you want to hurt them, when you want to end their career. Azrael not finished, but neither is Azrael. Give him some time to recuperate. Azrael was taunting. Short arm shoulder block. You see Flash down the apron, trying to get the CMV Universe behind. Ryan Kent here trying to rally. Down on one knee. Punch to the top of the head. Nearing the count of 4 here. Back suplex. Oh, looks like I needed a kidney. Guys, count of 5. We're going to get another count out here. Punch to the midsection. Murphy at 6. We are nearing that count out. Oh, wayside slam by Kent. 7. Oh, come on, Ryan. Save it, save it, save it. You don't want to win by count out. Yeah, there we go. Azrael throw him back in the ring, and Kent follows suit. Azrael, though, looking for the hot tag. Kent stops him dead in his tracks. Gonna try to drag him over towards his corner. Maybe make a tag to Flashy here. And he does. Here comes Flashy. Hyped up as all hell. He knows Azrael very well. Knocked off Azrael in singles action last season. Took a loss to Azrael and Perry Heenan at Battle Scars, though. Nice frog splash to the lower spine. Springboarded now, Flashy. Gonna bring Azrael to his feet as he goes for the overkill Fireman's Carry neckbreaker. Azrael quickly able to battle back, though. Swallows the pain, punch up under the ribs. Closes in, Fireman's Carry, though. Drops him on his ass. Now going to drag him. That was actually the first count out I've gotten this season, at least. That last tag match, Azrael with a rebounding Larry. Azrael has no clues. He turns around, turned inside out with a hellacious clothesline. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Hot tag. Here comes Nick Blake. Flashy, let it go. Now Blake. No, Blake runs right into a deep arm drag. Flashy gonna go for a DDT. Blake, though, with a knee to the midsection. Hot tag still alive. Tries to slap the knee to the face. Nope. Flashy counters. Reversal, reversal, reversal. 1999. What is this by Blake? DDT. Drops the young hopeful right in his face. Flashy now, the one looking for the hot tag, but Nick Blake just before it's made. Make sure that it does not go down. Flashy lures him in. Another arm drag. Throws from overhead. Goes for a hook to the jaw. Blake, those slaps away. Now Blake goes under a clothesline and a whirly bird head scissors by the CMV veteran. Flashy again wants that hot tag, but once more Nick Blake denies it, rolling through. Camel clutch being applied here. Don't know that he's looking for the submission. No, he lets it go, just trying to deal some damage, keep Flashy grounded, as now he brings him up to his feet, obviously looking for something. Irish whip into the corner. Nick Blake, dastardly deeds in mind. Slowly approaches him. Blake very aware that he's got to be careful. Vintage Blake with the DDT out of the corner. And Blake gonna try to follow that up. How good would it feel for Nick to knock off, pin, and defeat Flashy here? And look at this dirty heels. He holds his boots to the back of Flashy's head, then stomping his skull in. Nick Blake now. What the hell is this? Go for a chokeslam? No, an STO. Okay, I was about to say chokeslam from Blake. Ryan Kent desperately looking for the tag, but Flashy instead gonna get a little bit of egg trauma. And that just might seal the deal, folks. Hooks the leg, does Blake. 1, 2, but Kent says no and makes the save. This match gonna continue thanks to the fire starter. But how smart was that, guys? Flashy's down, looking up at the lights, might be in La La Land, just prolonging Flashy's pain. As now an Irish whip to the corner. Looking for a tag to Azrael, maybe. Nope, but Azrael's too busy. He looks like he's a bit hurt. Up on the top rope instead. Azrael gonna give Blake room to work here. As Blake just fires off with forearms to the midsection. Blake having a good old time in firm control over Flashy here. Now with a high knee right up to the ribs, sends him crumbling down to the outside of the ring. Now Flashy in a bad part of town as both Nick Blake and Azrael having their way with him. Flashy, though, counters Azrael, but Nick Blake are about to take it on both men, but no, Azrael. Ryan can't go over there and help him, man. Count of 3 by referee Murphy. Blake goes for a kick to the gut. Flashy catches the boot, though, trips him up. This isn't false count anywhere, but Flashy locking in a half Boston Crab. Trying to dish out some damage while he can. Guys, count of 5 by Murphy. We had a near count out earlier in the match. Will we get another one here? 6 count. Blake gonna save himself. Blake would be more than willing to take a count out victory here. And look at him taunting. Look at him mocking Flashy. Count of 8. Can Flashy get up? Can he save himself? Can he keep this match going? Count of 9, guys. Count of 9. Flashy refuses to die. Gets back into the ring. Squares up to Nick Blake. Single on a hug, DDT drops him right on his head. Flashy now is hungry. Flashy feels it, a second win, but a boot to the top of the skull. This allows Nick Blake to capitalize. The leads knee. Once more. Just as Flashy was getting to go. Oh, wrong place to try and taunt Flashy. Shouldn't taunt at all. But tried to mock Azrael right to his face. Got to punch the jaw for it. Now Flashy learning his lesson. Turns back to face Blake as he grabs him by the back of the head. Taking him for a cheeky little walk. No Irish whip. Rebounds off the ropes. Flashy, what's going to go for here? Nothing. Chest bump. Kick to the gut by Blake. Now goes for another kick to the gut. Instead catches the knee. Elbow to the thigh. Ken from behind. Blake saw it coming. Distracted though. Flashy trying to capitalize. No, Blake a fucking machine right now. Double knee backstabber. Jesus Christ. Ryan Kent back up to the apron, quickly recuperating from that forearm smash to the jaw. Ryan Kent wants that tag. Kent wants that tag. He knows Flashy is not looking good right now. Look at Blake with the knee to the kidney, man. Ryan Kent been out on that apron for a long while. He's nice and fresh and ready to go. All Flashy has to do is make the tag to him, but Kent just won't let it happen. Nick Blake beating the hell out of Flashy right in front of his partner. Now it looks like an arm drag, kick to the gut. Oh, and a DDT arm wrench, I should say. Oh, so close that time. God damn. Nick Blake just on his game tonight, though. Flashy is getting absolutely obliterated. Nick Blake said he was going to do this, too. Nick Blake said he would have his way with Flashy. Busted open now is the young blood with that knee to the back of the head, and you see the red, the crimson's pouring down his face. Nick Blake not done. Down on one knee. Now to his feet. Blake going to take him for a walk, perhaps up against the ropes. No, it snapmare instead by Nick, and a kick to the back, just because why not? Blake now, and look at Nick Blake like it ain't no thing but a chicken wing. He's been absolutely dominating Flashy. He knows it. The CMV Universe knows it. Blake basking in his own glory. As now perhaps going to finally bring things to it and eat defeat. No, Flashy just will not quit, man. Flashy just will not quit. There we go. Could this be it? No, again countered. As soon as Flashy does anything to turn the tides, Blake is right there to meet him. Little bit of edge trauma. Dragging him away from the ropes. Flips him over. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, and Ken again! Ken makes the save. Azrael, look at Nick Blake's pissed. He's like, Ryan, fuck you. Azrael gonna try to go for the older Kent brother, shattering that shin. And Nick Blake says, all right, Kent, you want to prolong Flashy's pain? I got you, fam. A third edge trauma. Ryan Kent now down. There's no way he can make the save. And as much as a Flashy fan as I am, there's no way he's kicking out of this. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Nick Blake and Azrael, ladies and gentlemen, victorious over Flashy and Ryan Kemp. Props to Flashy. He would not die. He put up with a hell of a fight. But Nick Blake, man, he had a vendetta. He was out for blood. Not one, not two, but 3 head traumas. Nick Blake and the Boa celebrating this hard-fought win here. And here we go, folks, in our, tertiary main event of the evening. Third to last, Matt Devious going to be taking on Shanaz Andoni. The returning real number 1, Bubba, baby. We haven't seen Shin towards the end of last season. He was out of action for a couple of weeks, but returning to accept Matt Devious' open challenge. Devious was pretty distraught, down on himself after losing that 8-man battle royal on the season premiere for a shot at the United States title. Devious said he's got to return to one-on-one action. That's where he shined. Remember when he first debuted, he went on that 12-match winning streak. So Devious issuing anybody, anywhere, anytime to come out and take him on. And who would answer the call? None other than the Punjabi playboy Johnny Gabibi. Of course, up next in our co-main event, guys, the United States title will be decided as Troy Myers challenges the assassin Double H Harvey Hastings. And then in our main event, Pride and Filth, Shane Scott takes on the returning world champion, the Asian sensation, and Paul Devine. But I'm certainly looking forward to this matchup. We saw Devious' other half of Badman Incorporated, and Briggs get a win for himself earlier tonight over Kendall Wolf. Let's see if Devious can back up his talk. Matt Devious, certainly nobody to be taken lightly, nobody to turn your head at. Former Money in the Bank holder. Probably still have it to this day if he didn't fall for that trap set up by Pride and Filth. Chris Adams? We already have a Chris Adams over on Unmatched. Matt Devious, a very methodical competitor. He will do whatever he has to win a match. Also a submission expert, tapped out man after man after man with that crossface chicken wing last season. And that might be what's in store for Shanaz and Andoni tonight. The real number 1 Bubba had best be prepared. And guys, here comes a tweet from Nick Blake who says, Samson, I warned you and I warned the Rook. Here's one more. I'm satisfied with the damage I dealt to Flashy. I'll do it again at Requiem, but it doesn't have to be that way. Give me the International Championship shot I deserve, and Flashy won't have to suffer again. I think, like, United States, internationals over on Genesis without a champion will be crowned at Death Wish this Sunday, though. But Blake, wait, what the hell? What the hell? Where the hell did Shanaz come from? Shanaz just appearing on the ring apron. What? Only Andoni. Only Shanaz Andoni, ladies and gentlemen. The real number 1 Bubba. No auto, what does that say? No auto grapples, please? Shenazandoni is back, and I couldn't be happier. Before this matchup starts, guys, we have a tweet from Ziegler as well, who says, keep bringing up that 12-match single streak all you want. Never forget who put an end to it. Could say the same one, Michael Pratt. Maybe he should join the little bad boy club, too. So Ziegler talking some ish to Matt Devious and MLP with that tweet. Of course, Ziegler will be ringside for his boy Shane Scott in the main event. Doesn't have actual matchup here tonight, though. Getting some time to rest up before the Elimination Chamber at Requiem as Shenaz limbering up here. Is that auto graphics? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Matt Devious looks to get back to his winning ways as he takes on the returning Shenazandoni, the former World Tag Team Champion, longest reigning World Tag Team Champion in CMV history, alongside Chet Taylor, 7 months, # trending worldwide reigned. Also a 2-time light heavyweight champion, 2-time Fusion Tag Team Champion, and 2-time Anarchy Champion. A very well-decorated superstar is Shenazandoni. This is a big opportunity for Matt Devious to knock off a CMV veteran as he crosses the arms. Shenaz and drops him with a straight jacket DDT. Yes, our website is cmvwrestling.com, brand new domain, ! Join in the chat. We'll give you some information and a link to our site. If you would like to have your call featured on the show, you are more than welcome. As Devious, look at this, Devious just unleashing all his pent-up aggression on Shenaz here. He might have heard that. He might have heard me talking out that tweet by Ziegler or something. Shenaz, though, quickly gets back up to a vertical base, snaps the arm over the shoulder. Shenaz, perhaps this will finally be the season that Andoni breaks that glass season and maybe goes for the world championship. That would be. I would love to live in that reality. Shenaz is a world champion. That's where I want to be. And kicking off his return with a victory most definitely will not hurt that campaign, if you will. Goes for a choke slam, does Devious, instead gets a DDT. I mean, why was there a dash, you know, Borton? No autographs, fair enough. Up to the second turnbuckle goes the real #1 Bubba, as he beckons for Devious to rise up to his feet. Devious is going to do so, but then Shenaz just saying, nah, never mind. He drops down right into a punch, goes for, I don't know what, oh, super kick by Shenaz. And that looks like it rocked Devious into another dimension. Now propped up against the ropes. Oh, clothesline like a sack of dirty laundry. Drop down to the outside. Shenaz gonna follow. Ooh, right to the apron though, Shenaz. Thrown by Devious here. Still our co-main event to come. United States title on the line. Troy Myers challenges Harvey Hastings. In our main event, Shane Scott battles Paul Devine. Oh, face first off the apron. Now goes Shenaz. Devious just very smart, using every part of the ring, every part of his environment as a weapon against his opponents. And against Shenaz here, count of 4 by referee Murphy. Fireman's carry gonna drop Devious down. Shenaz retaking control. Can he get this fight back into the ring though? Oh, grabs him by the head. Gonna bash him off the apron and see how he likes it. Count of 6 now, guys. 7. Oh, surprise blowjob. Headbutt to the nether region. Shenaz, though, got to throw Devious back into the ring. There we go. Shenaz certainly does not want to lose by count out, and I doubt he'd want to win that way either. Shenaz, though, gets an arm broken over the shoulder. Devious retakes control. Irish whip into the corner. The dastardly one, the antagonist, the villain, right into a DDT. And Shenaz feeling it, baby. Feeling something. Devious looks for refuge in the corner. Goes for a boot to Shenaz. A stomp, but Devious said, throws his legs out. I'm going to chip the tooth as his face crashed in the mat. Devious now. The hell is he trying for? Going up to the second turnbuckle. The former Money in the Bank holder with an elbow drop right to the knees. His elbow dropped his knee. Yeah, that might have hurt for Devious. Goes for a pin. One, but only a 1 count. And Shanaz, we know, likes to often use his legs in his moveset. A lot of kicks. Of course, that finisher of his, the leg lariat, has taken down many. Oh, right there! As I say it, leg lariat by Andoni. Perfect timing. Shanaz is like, what you say, Dashing? You mean this one? Drop toe hold by Matt. Looking to quickly shake off those cobwebs. Does not want to let Shanaz get a hold of him. Get in that driver's seat and finish. Look at these just forearms right to the face. Devious now. Perhaps looking to clutch up. Desperate. Gets a European uppercut for his troubles, though, as now Shanaz with a, inverted atomic drop. Not just one, though. Make it 2. And Devious going to be feeling that in the morning. I hope he and his girlfriend ain't trying for babies, you know. They may have some hard luck. Irish whip. Watch out, Murphy. Into the corner. Devious with a forearm smash. Drops Shanaz down into the corner. And then choking him out. Matt Devious has the count of 5 here to stop this. He'll be disqualified. He's getting awfully close. There you go. Watch out, Devious. Devious now in the corner, just looking down at Shanaz. Andoni has something in mind here, but it looks like he might be conflicting with himself. Whether or not he wants to try for it, wasting time. That allows Shanaz Andoni to get back up to his feet, but Devious from behind shoots. Shanaz saw it coming, eyes in the back of his head, a couple of back elbows, rock that jaw. Now Shanaz goes in, looks for the kick to the midsection, perhaps the drive-by kick, but instead an alley-oop that guillotines Shanaz right on the middle rope. That was hard to watch. And now, dastardly deeds by the antagonist as he drives the shin right into the side of the head. But Devious still does not seem to be done. That's bad news for him. He should have gone for the pin, because now Andoni misses the leg drop. Too busy strutting his stuff. Devious, can he capitalize here now? Kick to the gut. And Devious with, rolling cutter. That might do it. 1, 2. No! Wow. Andoni able to survive that rolling cutter. That was nasty. Devious pulling out some new moves here, but not enough to keep down the Punjabi playboy. Devious realizes he's got to keep on the attack, though. The time he wasted taunting. Shanaz going to capitalize. Devious brought to a vertical base. And another, ghost drag. I think that was a hook he was going for, actually. And what the fuck is this? Hurricane Run up the knee to the midsection. And now Andoni with eyes to finish. Kick to the gut. Lines him up. And the drive-by. Straight out of Punjab. Shanaz Andoni looks to return with the victory as he hooks the leg. 1, 2. No tres. No tres. Close call, but Devious returning the favor of Shanaz, kicking out of his finisher. What a matchup this has been. Nice springboard leg drop. Bar to his feet. Why'd she yell at you, Tim? Making too much noise? Ooh, Emerald Fusion! Or rather, Northern Lights Driver, I believe that was. I get those two mixed up. And once again, looks to pull the trigger. Does Devious this time? He misses, though. Shanaz not wanting a second dose. Instead goes for a kick to the gut. Devious, though, a little bit quicker. Catches him in a front headlock. Just making him smell his armpits, I guess. As now they stand face to face. Snap German suplex into the pin. Beautiful bridge. 1. Just a 1 count. Devious now like a shark in the water, smelling blood. Circles Shanaz. Trying to figure out which limb he wants to go for that time. Thinking, though, is going to be his downfall. Gets a boot to the side of the head. Goes for that leg lariat again. Shanaz misses. Devious tries to close in. Corner now. Lower kick to the spine. This has been a great matchup thus far. There's the get countered by Devious. And another alley-oop, this time face first to the turnbuckle. Looks like he hit every single turnbuckle on the way down. Good God. Oh, yeah. Miss. They're just countering each other's SIGs like madmen. And Shanaz, wheelbarrow arm drag. Holy camola, we still have two great matches that could easily take match of the night, but so far these two putting on one hell of a bout. Devious gets the elbow to the midsection. Shanaz looking to rain down a punch. Show, what a catchphrase. Oh, Devious lets out a mighty roar atop the ropes. He might be feeling it. Perhaps the antagonist now gonna try to pull the trigger. Kick to the gut. Shanaz is caught. Can he clutch and counter? No, he cannot. Devious rolls the dice. Once more, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Are you kidding me? Look how mad Devious is, and I don't blame him. Shanaz kicks out again. Devious is furious. Oh, Shanaz misses a front flip leg drop attempt. Shanaz these punches to the back of the head. Irish whipper to the corner. Devious. What does he do at this point, man? He's tried everything to keep Andoni down. Looks like he ran out of the gas in the tank as he approached Shanaz in the corner. Still able to reverse though. Still not going down easy. Another Northern Lights driver by Devious. And again, just going to mount Shanaz at this point, saying, stay the fuck down. Look at these guys, unprotected punches. Honestly, the ref, Murphy, should think about stopping this match. Gonna go for the pin. Will that do it? Just that ground and pound. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count. Hands on his hips. The antagonist looks down at Shanaz, maybe starting to respect Andoni a little bit. Nope, just laughs at him. Completely ruined my theory. Devious decides that perhaps psychological warfare will pay off for him late into this matchup. But Andoni's got something else in mind. Man, every time Andoni gets a reversal, Devious is right there to meet him. Takes him for a walk, trying to be creative as Devious, how he tries to finish off the real number 1 Bubba at this point. Wraps his legs around Shanaz's head and just drills the elbows. Devious to the corner, guys. The past 2 times he's tried this, Shanaz has countered. Will the third be the charm? No, it will not! Andoni has it well scouted. We'll recuperate first. Who can close in first? It is Shanaz with what looks like an airplane spin. Around and around and around he goes. Before he's dropped hard, and now Shanaz, with what left he has in him. Kick to the gut. And the drive-by. Straight out of Punjab. Shanaz flips him over. Hooks that leg, middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. And Shanaz Andoni returns with a victory. Great, fantastic match. That'll be hard to follow up and hard to beat for match of the night. But Shanaz celebrates the win, ladies and gentlemen. And Devious, wait a minute. Devious offering a handshake. Shanaz accepts. That's what I like to see. That was a great match. Devious showing respect to Shanaz Andoni. Excellent matchup. Great sportsmanship shown by the antagonist. I'll be sure you're ready, though, because it is co-main event time, ladies and gentlemen. The United States title to be defended as the assassin Double H Harvey Hastings makes his first defense of the belt since winning it 4 weeks ago. The season finale at Retaliation, defeating it 10-0. Troy Myers winning that 8-man pin sub battle royal last week to earn this opportunity here. Myers is a former Anarchy champion. Captured that title last season. The CMV veteran has the support of the fans, especially more so after what Harvey Hastings did, removing the American flag side plates from the belt, instead putting on German flags. That got him a whole lot of heat, but Myers, if he's victorious here today, has promised to restore the United States title to the prestige it once had before Harvey captured it. Remember, guys, even after this, still our main event to come, Pride and Filth. Shane Scott, the Filthy One, will be backed by his BFF Jacob Ziegler as he takes on the returning world champion, the Asian sensation, Paul Devine, making his season debut ahead of the Elimination Chamber match in 3 weeks' time at Requiem, where Devine will defend his title against Pride and Filth, Voice Vindy, Travis King, and Brody Sampson. Remember, next week, Pride and Filth will be teaming with Paul Devine to take on Vindy, King, and Sampson, and a 6-man elimination tables match. Remember, guys, this Sunday, though, is the Genesis exclusive pay-per-view Death Wish with some huge matches. It is looking like to be an amazing card live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We got the main event, the clean slate match. We got the 6-pack challenge, an 8-man ladder match, and a whole lot more. You are not going to want to miss it, as here we go. Co-main event title on the line. Troy Myers, very, very, very much impressing me towards the end of the last couple of months of last season. At Ascendance, the grandest stage of them all, he knocked off Reese Matthews, took a pretty bad loss to Shiloh Gray the following month at Battle Scars, but Troy bouncing back big time. Last week, the season premiere, surviving, winning that 8-man battle royal to get himself this opportunity to add another title to his resume. Troy Myers looks cool, calm, and collected here. And that's the type of mentality you have to have in a big matchup like this. Big fight feel here. First time encounter between these two. Troy, being a longtime CMV stay, knows the in and outs. He's had big matches in his career. Like I said, he is a former champion. My phone is going to die during this match, by the way. It's only on 5%, so rip in peace, chat. I'll have to have someone join the party for the bonus match for winners. Tell me who won. Troy Myers and the Sea of Universe awaiting the arrival of the CMV United States Champion. And I talked about how much Troy impressed me last season. This man did just as well. Harvey Hastings, before Jay Davis did it last week in the main event, defeating Travis King, was the only man to ever pin the perfect specimen. Of course, at the season finale at Retaliation, defeated Gerard Fisher not once but twice inside of the Hell in a Cell. Or rather, that was at Battle Scars. And then because of that, he got the United States title shot at Retaliation, defeating 10-0. A huge upset, shocked many in the wrestling world. But now it's time to see if Harvey can keep the strap around his waist, can continue to honor his German heritage while disrespecting the USA. It's no secret that the vast majority of the CM Universe are behind Troy Myers here. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. One of the most prestigious belts in CMV, the United States Championship, is about to be decided. Our co-main event, Monday Night Fusion episode 101. Fans on their feet, ready to see what could be a great matchup, as there stands the challenger, CMV veteran Troy Myers, who has gone through a whole lot of trials and tribulations in his career. Winning this title, man, would be big, big, big for Troy Myers. But in order to do that, he's got to get through this man, the German-born, the former soldier, and the current United States champion, who says he'll kill somebody if he has to keep that championship. And just basking in his own glory. United States Championship handed off to referee Murphy here. The title shown to Troy Myers, who nods his head knowing very well what is on the line. The strap now held up high for all to see here in attendance. What up, Suntan? This is the co-main event of the evening, so you've missed most of the show. But up next in our main event, we still have Shane Scott and Paul Devine to go one-on-one right now. United States title up for grabs. Referee rings the bell. It is on. Troy Myers, the challenger. Harvey Hastings, the defending champion, walks right into a front headlock, and bam! Not a great way to start things if your name is Harvey Hastings, as he gets a face full of knee. Now a kick to the gut. Troy Myers with some hard-hitting maneuvers right out of the gate. Snap DDT now. Put up into a seated position. The Painmaker Troy Myers now has Harvey on one knee, the champion, with a punch in the midsection. Looking to turn the tides early on. Runs right into a fireman's carry that sends him overhead. Troy now going to help him to his feet. Troy obviously the bigger of these two, and I'd say the stronger, whereas Hastings has that agility, that speed advantage to him. Able to counter that belly-to-belly attempt before being thrown overhead, possibly out of the ring. A trio punches directly to the face, going to break him free. Misses that grab, whatever he went for. Troy Myers now going to get the fireman's carry that drops him overhead. Punch in the midsection now by Troy, who goes for the jumping cutter. Harvey Hastings able to count it though, throw him off, closes in for a tilt-a-whirl arm drag. Nicely done. Going to target that arm. Harvey Hastings, the way that he's going to try to finish this matchup, I'd say, is probably off the top rope with that Blitzkrieg shooting star press, or maybe going to try to force Troy Myers to submit with that Anaconda Vice. I'm sure we're going to see a headshot. Oh, another stomp onto the shoulder. Seems like Harvey's making a target of that arm for some reason. Jawbreaker. Maybe he knows something that we all don't. Maybe Troy has a bad shoulder. Kick to the gut. DDT drops the champion. Just stomping Chris Benoit's ghost right there real quick. Harvey beginning to get up on one knee. Now a vertical base. Troy Myers grapples. Fireman's carry though. And that fan in the front row taking a picture. This is a big moment. Big fight feel. Like I said, United States title is on the line. Troy Myers, Harvey Hastings, trio of elbows, going to set Troy Myers free, as now he shoots in another fireman's carry, though. 4 fireman's carries already. And goes for the overhand. Troy counters, though, kicks out the knee once more now. Back to the snap DDT. It worked. Why not try it again? And that is a nasty move to see, man. Troy Myers, leg drop by the Painmaker. Now going to lift Harvey. Grabbing a hold of his tights, lifting, reverse DDT. And another leg drop. Jeez. Troy not taking it easy, as now Myers moonsault from a standing position. That's impressive. You can't say it isn't impressive, even if you don't like Troy Myers. Out as Myers. TKO early on. That is not good for the champion. Oh, there goes my phone, so rip and peace tweets. The matchup continues, though, as now Troy brings Harvey to the corner, up against the ropes, rather. Ooh. Oh! Oh! Troy going for a high kick. Harvey ducked it, though. Myers nearly falling to the outside, but now Myers counters. A punch attempt! Goes for that leg hook! Misses it, though. Well scouted by Harvey, man. Well scouted by Harvey. Troy maintains control anyhow, though. Suplex neck breaker. Harvey's title reign flat, and there's the the quick wits of Harvey Hastings, a thinking man's wrestler, rolling out of the ring so he cannot be pinned. And there you see Murphy keeping Troy Myers back. We don't want this fight going to the outside. Of course, Harvey Hastings does have the champion's advantage where he can retain on a countout or a disqualification. But I'm sure Harvey would love to kick off the season. This is his first matchup of the season despite that Dark Show match with Andrew Briggs, and would love to send a message to the Fusion locker room with a definitive victory here as he goes for a kick to the gut. But at the end of the day, the goal is to keep that strap around your waist. You got to do what you got to do. Sunset Flip powerbomb by the Assassin. As Harvey looks down at Troy Myers. A lot of close calls in this matchup already. As Harvey now seems to be in the driver's seat, seems to have it locked and kicks out the foot with a wicked-looking DDT. And Troy Myers taking a lot of heavy damage right now. He has got to figure out a way to counter. He has got to turn the tides because Hastings having his way with him. I don't know what he tried for there. Whatever, he ran right into a boot by Myers. And now Myers, terminating knee. Might have just knocked every single tooth in Harvey Hastings' mouth straight down his throat. Troy brings him to his feet. Harvey shakes his wrong time to taunt. Wow, worst time to taunt right there. And there's the counted again by Harvey. Oh, forearm smash now by Hastings. Inverted atomic drop. Scoop slam. The champion is rolling. Harvey Hastings, he's counted that fucking leg hook twice, man. Troy might have to figure out something else to try to put down Hastings here as the champion goes to the apron. I don't know how smart some high-risk offense is this late in the matchup, but Troy counters to completely turn the tides of this matchup. Slingshot, forearm smash connects, though. It pays off, it pays off. Rocking that jaw. Now Harvey Hastings trying to bring Troy up to his feet. European uppercut instead, creates some distance now. Shoots and goes for the jumping cutter once again. The United States champion deflects it. Forearm smash at close range. And now Harvey clotheslining Troy to the outside. The fans on their feet. I'm on my feet. Harvey Hastings rebounds. Spaceman Plancha. This is awesome. I said that Matt Devious Shinazan and Tony would be hard to follow, but this matchup is getting there. And we still got that main event Shane Scott Paul Devine first time ever to come. Harvey Hastings goes to collect Troy Myers as Murphy already at a count of two. Troy back to his feet. Snake eyes onto the apron. Remember, Harvey Hastings can retain his title on a countout or a disqualification, but Troy cannot win the title on a countout or a disqualification. There you see Harvey escape to the ring. Looking to take a quick breather as Troy chases after him. Kicks to the gut. One more DDT. Goes for the pin here out of desperation, pure desperation by Troy Myers, hoping, praying that this will be enough to make him the new United States champion, but only a 2 count. Seated position now. Myers closes in, bringing him to his feet. He's grabbing him by the ears and a headbutt. Whew. Vicious intent there by Myers. As the Painmaker continues his attack, or tries to anyway. Yahoo! By Harvey Hastings. You can see Harvey grabbing his head. That might indicate at a minor concussion, perhaps severe, we don't know. Either way, it is not good news as Troy once again takes control. Cheeky little jab up on the shoulders. TKO a second time. This is bad. This is bad for Harvey. Luckily, though, for the champion, Troy Myers makes the rookie mistake of turning his back and taunting when he should be finishing with a title on the line. But Troy might have it, guys. Harvey turns around. Troy! That time he gets it! Third time's the charm! The leg hook connects to the temple. New champion inbound! New champion inbound! Hooks the leg. Will this be it? 1, 2, 3. It will. We have a new champion. Troy Myers is the new CMV United States champion. Harvey kept countering and countering that leg hook, but the third time he could not. He turned around right into it. Troy Myers is the new United States champion. What a match, but Harvey falls, and Myers adds yet another title to his resume. The Painmaker dishing it out tonight. Harvey Hastings, for all his talk, earlier tonight tweeting out saying Troy was going to be leaving the arena in a body bag, but it might be the other way around because Troy's leaving with the United States title, baby. Harvey does have a rematch clause to activate. He can come back after that championship. And something tells me he's going to be doing so. But tonight, Troy Myers going to celebrate. The American flag's going back on the gold. Oh, watch out, Murphy. Troy Myers, what a match. And we have a new champion crowned. It's just not Alvius' night. Troy Myers is the new United States champion. All right, my friends, it has been one hell of a night thus far. A lot of great matches, especially the last two. And if any match can beat them both out for match of the night, it is going to be this main event, as it is for the first time ever. Shane Scott of Pride and Filth with his BFF Ziggler, a man who knows Divine very well, taking on the champion, the Asian sensation, the one, the only, Paul Divine in his season debut. Of course, Divine at Retaliation, able to retain his title against Schmitty in that 3 stages of hell match, and now Divine can finally breathe easy. Schmitty no longer in control, but Divine will have to defend his title inside of the Devil's Domain, the Elimination Chamber, in just 3 weeks' time at Requiem. Second time stepping into the chamber to defend against not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 men, including these two, Voice Vindy, Travis King, and Brody Sampson. You know, Paul Divine, like I said, he and Ziggler share an extensive, long-standing history. Paul Divine knows Travis King. In fact, Paul Divine has endorsed Travis King on multiple occasions. He knows Briston very well, and of course he knows Voice Vindy. Voice Vindy debuting here in Fusion by attacking Paul Divine. But virtually these two, I don't even think I've ever, I think them attacking short of last week's show was the first time they've ever been in a ring together. So I'm interested to see who's going to walk out victorious in this matchup with the momentum barreling towards Requiem. Of course, that is 3 weeks away, guys, but, oh, wait a minute, I'm getting a, hello? Is this Ziggler? Then why are you inviting me to a party? I don't need to see the chat until after. I asked Ziggler if he wanted to come over here and join me on commentary, but he said, nah, because I smell. So, oh well. I guess he'll just stay over in his corner, rooting on his boy. Alright, here we go, folks. Main event of Monday Night Fusion Edition 101 is going to be the BFFs, the SNS Connection, Pride and Filth. But it will only be Shane Scott in action. These two men, of course, the season premiere last week had a shot at the Fusion Tag Team titles, ended up losing after a great match via countout. Ziggler said they will be coming back for that gold, but for now they're going to focus on the Elimination Chamber and that World Championship. Of course, remember, Ziggler's Mr. Money in the Bank. Imagine if he wins the Chamber. He would have Money in the Bank as well. He could cash it on himself. I'm not quite sure how that would work, but Shane Scott getting ready for action. Is a big opportunity for the Filthy one. There's Ziggler showing off that 18-inch python. Ziggler ringside gonna have to be some sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Some sort of problem, if you will, for Paul Divine, because Paul Divine and Ziggler, they know each other just as well as they know the back of their hands. They fought time and time and time again. Most recently was at Purgatory.
where Ziggler actually defeated Divine in a one-on-one encounter. Ziggler, it will be his second time entering the chamber as well. All 4 others, it will be their first time, including Shane Scott. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Asian sensation, the man who puts the rising sun, Japan's biggest export, and the 3-time and current CMV undisputed champion, Paul Divine, is back. He's here with the gold. I am so happy to have Paul Divine here. I'm so happy that he has got that title in hand, able to retain it against Schmitty 3 stages to hell at Retaliation. He needed a couple of weeks off after that, but he is back, and there's been no bitching, there's been no moaning from Divine that he has to defend inside the chamber because he's a fighter. But here we go. First time ever these two are going one-on-one. Who's going to walk out with the victory? Can Shane Scott pull off that upset? Or will Divine return with a good win for himself, hoisting that championship up high into the air? Remember, guys, next week, Paul Divine will be teaming with both Shane Scott and Ziggler to battle Voice Vindy, Travis King, and Brody Sampson, as voted by the CMV Universe, in a 6-man elimination tables match. So their opponents here tonight, but they'll have to work together next week. As Divine soaks in the atmosphere, the CMV Universe on their feet behind the one and only. Makes you believe I'm one of a kind. See Jacob Ziggler, Shane Scott both standing ringside. I'm sure they're whispering to each other, talking that trash, maybe some last-second game plan. But here we go. It's time to get on Shane Scott. His first singles match of the season. Nonchalant in the corner. Divine looks completely focused and ready to go here, as they're going to meet center of the ring. Dropped with a downward spiral as soon as the bell rings. Not a fantastic way for things to get going here for Double S, as he's brought to his feet, kick to the gut. Jacob Ziggler cringing as his best friend is dropped with a Moonlight Drive neck breaker. Now the stomp to the bicep. Shane better wake up real quick, because this match is already going downhill for him. The undisputed champion, now a shoulder breaker. Jesus, look at Ziggler's reactions are the best. He's already just very, very, I want to say knowing, I guess, of what Divine's capable of, and seeing that Divine is absolutely tearing into Shane. Shane finally goes for a move, countered by Divine, and now a cross-leg fisherman buster. The way this is going, guys, the first 30 seconds, it is not boding well for the Filthy One, as Paul Divine on the hunt, turns around, knee to the face, shades his protege, Reese Matthews with the BFT. That discus clothesline to follow up. Shane Scott now being brought to his feet. Scott's had enough European uppercut. This could be the comeback he needs already. To say he needs a comeback, it's pretty sad, but what are you going to do? There we go. Goes for a front headlock. Punches to the midsection, though. Divine breaks free. Divine just not having any of it. Future Shock DDT. And there's shades of his brother Quantum, the new unmatched world champion. You imagine the two men of X-Gen, the current world champions in CMV. Remember, just 3 weeks off is that X-Gen Classic, guys. Gonna honor, knee to the face and a discus clothesline. Gonna honor the careers of Paul Divine and Quantum Blizzard Omega Z, their tag team accomplishments. Oh, timestamp bro kick. Jesus. Shane Scott is getting murdered right now. Jacob Ziggler might have to step in, man. He might have to pull some of those dirty heel tactics, help out his boy, because goes for a kick. There you go. Shane Scott, nice block, but walks right into another downward spiral. Holy camole. Jeez Louise, Papa Cheese. Paul Divine now lining up the shot. Kick to the gut. Looking for a little bit of divine intervention. Shane Scott, look at Ziggler on the outside trying to get the fans to rally. There it is, though. Flips him over, hooks the leg. Is that going to be it? No, rope break. So lucky for Scott there. I think that might have been the 1, 2, 3, but that's okay. Divine's fine with continuing the onslaught. Snake eyes now. Guillotine on the top rope is Shane. Filth has not hit a single move in this matchup yet, guys. This is just going as badly as it possibly can, but you can't count out Shane Scott. If he can make one big counter, could turn things around. Look at Ziggler's feeling Shane Scott's pain on the outside. Working his elbow as now it looks like Paul Devine's trying to slow things down as he drops into a front headlock. Gator rolling out of the crossface. Shane Scott begging for help here. Ziggler's just busy dusting off the Dorito crumbs on his chest. Flips him over, hooks the leg. Devine hoping this will be enough. If it will, that'd be pretty surprising. Oh my God, it nearly is. 2.99999. Shane Scott able to survive though. My audio, turn on party audio. There we go. There we go. Shane Scott finally hits a move, and of course it's Dr. Teeth. Finally, Shane Scott gets some offense in. Can he keep it up? As he brings Divine to his feet. Shane Scott with a clothesline. And another clothesline. As he ducks the Undisputed Champion's clothesline, rebounds off the ropes. Oh, drop kick. I thought he was going to go for the clothesline again. Shane Scott hyped up as all hell. Why are you taunting? Divine already back to his feet. And Shane Scott in the corner. Divine charges him. Front headlock. The Asian Sensation lifts a knee right to the face. Connects. Now an Irish whip to the opposite corner. Shane Scott. And La La Land, what a drop kick. Wow. 1, 2. Oh, doesn't do it, but I don't know how. That was, Jesus. Oh, the greatest drop kick I've ever seen. Shane Scott now on spaghetti legs, or maybe not, luring Divine in, playing possum, jawbreaker. Shane Scott, Shane Scott, Shane Scott! With the slap, no, it's countered. He went for the slapjack, it gets reversed. Oh, and Divine taking a step back, paying homage to his brother. The 24th punch busts Shane open. Kick to the back, because why not? Oh, not going to go for the pin. Huh. That's a mistake if you ask me. You can't give someone like Shane Scott some time to battle back. Shane Scott's bleeding bad. Spiked with the Hurricane Rana DDT's donning that proverbial crimson mask already. Jesus, Divine got him good. Blood just completely covering his face as Divine now going to go for a second cross-legged fisherman's buster. Murphy, you might have to stop this match, man. That cut is brutal. Into the pin. Rope break, though, for Shane Scott. Lucky Murphy saw that. Divine now realizing what's going on. He's a bit ticked. Great ring awareness by Shane, though. Stomp down to the open wound. This has been nearly complete domination. Some spurts here and there from Shane Scott, but he just can't get going. The energy of Paul Devine just exploded from the get-go. Only a 1 count for Shane Scott. That desperation pin attempt. Back to his feet, goes for a kick to Shane, catches a knee to the elbow, or rather an elbow to the knee. Countered by Shane Scott, nicely done. That's what he needs into a exploder suplex. But Devine quickly back to his feet, gets off a punch to the gut. Ziggler, oh, high knee! Whew. Mama, that did not look fun. You see, look at Devine's actually exhausted, being drained. He's taking some time to catch his breath as now, if he gets this off, if Double S cannot clutch up in reverse. Look at, even Ziggler knows, hands on the sides of his head. Put up in a position once more. Divine intervention. Flips him over, no rope break this time. 1, 2, 3, and Paul Devine, ladies and gentlemen, with a dominant victory over Shane Scott. Remember, these guys have to be partners next week. I don't know that Shane's going to be very, cooperative with Divine after the way that this matchup went. Holy camole, Shane tried to come back time and time again. He nearly pulled off the slapjack too, but Divine just kept countering. Look at this drop kick. I didn't believe that didn't do it. That was beautiful. Excellent drop kick, the best I've ever seen. Looks like Ziggler didn't lift a finger to try to help Shane Scott at all. And there This is the 24th punch. Divine didn't pin off of this, which was weird to me. I guess he wanted to prolong the suffering of Shane Scott. Maybe taking all of his anger towards Ziggler out on Shane here. But Divine returns with a bang, ladies and gentlemen. The Asian sensation looking the best that he ever has. And if anybody can walk into a chamber and retain their title, his sister Jade Divine did it once. We'll see if he can in 3 weeks' time at Rec Room. But what's going to happen next week with Pride and Filth and Paul Divine? Are they going to be able to work together? Will Divine be left hanging? We'll have to wait and see. But tonight the show ends on the glorious sight of Paul Divine standing tall. When I see you looking around. No, you're just like overflowing with excitement that Troy Myers is the new United States champion. Maybe you should become a big Paul Divine fan then. Oh, I gotta fix this table. Alright, let's see. Alright. We have got the winner match. Let's see. Mute that. Alright, do a winner to see what match type gets chosen. Team, you get to choose the match type, friend. Just join the party, we're disconnecting. Makes you believe I'm one of a kind. Tim, what match type you want to see, fam? Family Limit Ding Dong? Tag team. Tag team what? Just normal? CMV live. Alright, what'd you say you want, Obvious? Tag team. Rubik. So who are you teaming with? Gumble? Gumble, you said one? Alright, Gumble, who you want? Who else won? What do you mean just what? Just do it. It's an interesting team.
Gumball, you are the best Welsh person out. Oh, you're not even in the party, what?
Do it one more time if it's Gumble again. One more time, one more time, one more time, one more time. One more time! Alright, just put names in the chat then. Tell me the first two that come up. Alright, Soul and Echo, there you go. Wait,
Just waiting for Echo to upload.
is fucking, god damn it. Why am I forgetting his gamer tag right now? Hang on.
Echo.
Diamond, is Diamond in the chat? Alright, have I been given names?
Obvious. Ask Echo if he's seen. I don't want to spoil the UFC, but ask him if he's seen it.
Any other names? I'm just gonna do random in a second. Let's see who we get if we do random. Matt Jefferson. Oh, there we go. Jefferson. And back out. Do it properly. Brady Sampson. Nah.
Obvious. Ask Gecko.
I'll put him in there. Did I see that look in your eyes? That's too late. Rubik and Reese Matthews. Maybe he's just German. I love Reese's face. Oh no! I'm a former undisputed champion. Where's that other? Where's Reese's other hand at? He's copping a feel. Rubik, look at Rubik's face. He's like, yeah, I like it. He's like content. Oh, CMV Universe! Don't you dare be sour. Clap for your Brazilian-born former light heavyweight champ and feel the power. Where's the owl, though? Blow my trombone. Rubik set for action in 3 weeks' time at Requiem, challenging for the light heavyweight championship. That fatal four-way elimination match. Hoping to just garner a little bit of that momentum here. He did win on the season premiere, knocking off Johnny Columbus. Will he be able to work with the self-centered Reese Matthews here, though?
12.
You gave me 12 cents? Well, Echo gave me 13 to push him already, so just threw your money away.
Okay.
Actually, technically, Echo gives me $30 a month, so step it up, Cup. Rubik looking ready for action here. Hey, you're going to be on the recent cheer thing underneath the chat. Congratulations. I am a former undisputed champion. Reese Matthews, of course, last week on Genesis, brutally attacking Josh Wolf backstage, which kept him out of the main event, as well as defeating Marcantel in singles action. Reese Matthews feeling as though he should be the center stage on Genesis, and that he should be in the, as he put it, quote-unquote, clique. Former undisputed champion. What a team Rubik and Reese Matthews going to be taking on the self-proclaimed extremist of CMV, who of course was drafted apart from his partner Eric Thunder last season to Fusion. CMV, I don't know, a couple veterans. CMV long stay. I wouldn't give him veteran status just yet, but Matt Jefferson, former World Tag Team Champion, voted Tag Team of the Year alongside Thunder last season. But this year, looking to branch out on his own. We don't talk about that anymore. It's too dangerous. It's too dangerous. Yes, of course. I kept Ultimate Warrior, though. Wow. The disrespect. The Scottish Supernova. Who's Scottish in this match? Brazilian.
The Indian Supernova, Sandeep, I guess.
And here is our first look, ladies and gentlemen, at Fusion's most recent signing, Chris Diamond, who of course is coming to us from WGW, competing over there. We know that little partnership, that little deal we got under the table, jerking each other off. Chris Diamond now looking to make a name for himself here in CMV. Jesus, this pyro budget getting used up. I'm a man with a plan.
Whose face is that? Obvious.
Look at that disrespect. Your wife was here. Does Rubik have a wife? What's his wife's name? Got nothing. Trying to improv with you. Don't put up in the man. I'm a man with a plan. All right, here we go. Tag team action at this live event. As we're going to see Rubik and Reese Matthews take on Matt Jefferson and newcomer Chris Diamond as old boy Murphy dressed up in that classic slappy attire. Gonna ring the bell and get things underway, but Rubik wants to. Oh no, I thought he countered. But it was that old ass animation. Caught me for a loop. Look at Jefferson now rubbing Rubik's face into the canvas. Some disrespect shown by MJ as he drops the elbow to follow it up with the former light heavyweight champion. Gonna throw Jefferson overhead now as he charges, goes for the jumping cutter, but Jefferson saw it coming, able to deflect it. Now it looks like a butterfly. Bo tried for a butterfly backbreaker. Rubik says, nah. Oh, short arm clothesline instead. The Brazilian-born CMV superstar double boot stomp right to the beer belly, and then a kick to the chest. That Borton combo. Moonsault lands weird. That was a weird landing. I don't know about that. Looks like he kneed him right in the dick. The boos. They don't like Rubik here. Stretching the arm. Rubik now putting Jefferson in a seated position. Now on one knee. Oh, and driving his right into Jefferson's face. Brings him to a vertical base, and Rubik with an Irish counter by Matt Jefferson puts him out in the apron. Tag to Chris Diamond. Now our first look at the most recent signee to the flagship show of Monday Night Fusion. And Rubik just tried to take him for a cheeky little walk. Chris Diamond now closing in. Jawbreaker, though, creates some distance. As Rubik with a Falcon Arrow. Gonna drop the young blood right on his ass. Lower back, it seems like, caught Chris Diamond there. Rubik not done, though. Oh, Rubik! With that jumping DDT of his, kicking the legs frantically. Getting some air. Rubik wasting no time. Says, let me bury this young talent real quick. Oh, wait, what? What the hell is this? Oh, I think he stole! Stealing! Chris Diamond's finishing maneuver. Rubik, the little snake. 1, 2, only a 2 count, luckily. Diamond not gonna go down to his own maneuver. Damn, that's just downright disrespectful. Now Rubik looks to make the tag to the former undisputed champion and Reese Matthews. Just come in and pick up the scraps. Stomped to the knee here by Reese Matthews. Don't know what he's doing. Wasting a whole lot of time. Now going to bring Chris Diamond up to his feet. Reese goes for a scoop slam. Diamond drops down behind, slaps the tit. Reverse DDT. Referee Murphy watching on closely as Diamond looks to turn things around for he and Matt Jefferson. Hook to the jaw, turns him about. Back elbow though by Matthews. And now a snapmare. In a way, a hesitation drop kick. Oh, Chris Diamond looking for that hot tag. Jefferson's calling for it. Reese Matthews stops him, but Chris Diamond up with the counter. Now goes for the tag anyhow. There we go. Here comes Matt Jefferson into the fray. Meeting Reese Matthews face to face. Gets a big old hook to the head. Irish whip now. Pullback attack. Haven't seen a pullback attack in a while. Right into an elbow. It's Reese Matthews. I don't know what he's doing. His camera angle's weird. Looks like he's pulling at the teeth or something. Maybe sticking a finger up his nose. Who knows? By Matt Jefferson. Gonna drop Reese Matthews there. Matt Jefferson, a quick tag, brings Chris Diamond right back into the match. Goes for a kick to the gut. Matthews quicker though, catches him in a front headlock. Just gonna make him smell his armpit, I guess. Releases. That allows Chris Diamond to get off a kick to the midsection. Front headlock now. Irish whip. Reese Matthews rebounds off the ropes right back into a pop-up punch. Might have unhinged that jaw right there. Chris Diamond's not done. Oh, the break your neck foundation. Right there. Canadian Destroyer by Chris Diamond. That is a nasty maneuver, but Reese just no-selling it. Pops right back up, looks for the tag. Rubin wants to get the hell out of here. Not having it, though. There's Chris Diamond. Gets off a punch to the side of the head. Now the Youngblood goes for another one. Counter, though. Reese Matthews with a forearm smash. Jawbreaker, though. Reversal fest ensuing in 1999. That's now a kick to the gut. Caught, though, by Reese. Dragon Whoop. Drops from the former undisputed champion. Wants to get the... Oh. Just putting his feet right in Rubik. Oh, okay. Like it ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Reese showing that disrespect. As now he looks to perhaps put this matchup to an end. Shoots in for a takedown. Instead gets a wicked DDT at the hand. Oh, hot tag though. Here comes Rubik. Rubik feeling the power. Misses though. Chris Diamond immediately counters, but Rubik able to counter. What looks like a small package drive-by into the pin. Gonna try to steal it here. Only one count. Matt Jefferson coming in trying to help out his tag team partner for the night with a high angle dick grab slam. Now Jefferson returns to his corner. Both men are down. Both men looking up at the lights. Chris Diamond makes the hot tag. Here comes Matt Jefferson. Kid Rubik, stop it. No, forearm smash. Rubik gets back up. Big boot. And Rubik looks like he might be done for. Nope. Back elbow to the midsection as he gets back up to his feet. Put Matt Jefferson in the corner. Irish whip to the opposite side now. Rubik pull back attack into a high knee. Rubik another time with that DDT of his. Chris Diamond, I do believe, is still down this match. Rubik's opportunity as he hooks the leg. One.
Believe.
A two. Oh, but only a 2 count. But look at that. Reese Matthews disposing of Chris Diamond now. Once again, Matt Jefferson all on his own. This could be Rubik's opportunity to finish it. No, Diamond's on the apron. Never mind. He's fine. He's okay. Jefferson with the Samoan drop. Now MJ, the self-proclaimed extremist, rolls through. Props up Rubik. It looks like an air raid siren neck breaker. Jefferson now. We know what he might look to finish with, that vintage twist of fate of his. Instead, Rubik with a dragon squeeze. Gonna drop him. And Rubik now with a stomp to the arm. Might want to look for a tag to Reese here. No, puts him up on one knee. Now gonna take him for a little stroll through the park. Oh, head first off the top turnbuckle. Rubik trying for something big there, but Jefferson wants nothing to do with it. Waits for Rubik to get to his feet now. Grabs him by the back of the head. Going to take him for a little walk, a little stroll. Rubik, though, doesn't swing that way. A couple of elbows, trio of elbows. Going to set himself free. Rubik! Rubik's Cube! By the former light heavyweight champion. Into the... No, what's he doing? Why is he dragging him? Oh, drags him off to the corner to make sure. Oh, then what? Tags Reese. Reese just going to come in and pin him. No. Oh, Reese. Look at that teamwork. Single underhook face buster. Wow, into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Wait, no, not a 3, not a 3. Diamond broke it up in time. Rubik just stood there. Oh, that would have been a great ending. GG for Rubik, though. Deciding he doesn't want to stop Diamond. Says, nah. That was a close count. That was 3. Reese going to try to keep up the attack after taunting, but that gave Jefferson the opening he needs. Look at Jefferson, the strength of the military press. Jefferson propping Reese up into a seated position, just going to stare at him. Just having a look. Oh, gets off the punch to the side of the head. Kick to the shoulder. Reese not having a good time right now. Now propping him up. Double axe handle to the upper back. Stomp to the lower spine. Good God. Matt Jefferson tearing this boy up.
Let's mix both of our faces up.
Looks like a shoulder claw of doom being applied by Reese. Fighting through the pain.
Oh,
Punch to the midsection. Gets a hook to the jaw. Ooh, back elbow by MJ. Jefferson. What the hell is he going for here? Jackknife power bomb.
Now you do the
Matthews.
top. Now you do the top.
Matt Jefferson.
Now you do the
Jefferson.
top, you do the top.
Rolls through on Reese now for the air raid siren at neckbreaker. Reese is feeling the effects of this matchup. Jefferson might have eyes to finish. Simple gut wrench power bomb. Jefferson bleeding badly. Tired, gas tank running low. Irish whip now into the corner. Jefferson going to turn him about. Ooh, might look for that. Oh, he's trying for that top rope twist of fate. That would have been dope, but Reese having none of it. Says, nah, not about that life. Brought up to his feet now as Matthews kick to the gut. Looks like a hammer and sickle by the self-proclaimed extremist. Drops down to one knee. Desperation pin, though, perhaps out of instinct. Jefferson looks to seal the deal, but only a 1 count. Now we get a shoulder claw of doom once more applied here by Jefferson. But again, Reese going to fight out of it. Gets that punch to the midsection. Punch to the face. Hook to the forearm smash. Kick to the gut. Oh, vintage Reese pump panel neckbreaker. Oh, Jefferson's just bringing down the whole bottom rope there with that dad bod.
Whoa.
Chris Diamond been out of the mix for a while. Might be wise for Jefferson to try to make the tag here, especially after taking that sig by Reese, or maybe not. Closes in, goes to the scoop slam. Nope, Reese counters, slaps that tit, reverse DDT. Reese Matthews now going to put Matt Jefferson right in front of Chris Diamond, the purple-haired warrior. Not having a good time right now, but there we go. He's still, I don't know what the fuck just happened there. That was weird. Chris Diamond asking for the tag, but Jefferson not complying. Now brought up to his feet. Reese taking him for a little walk back to his corner. Can Jefferson stop this before he gets there? No, snapmare by Matthews. Kick to the back.
Fuck?
Oh, but that just awoke the dragon. The sleeping dragon. Oh, comes up from behind. Nope, Reese counters whatever Matthews.
One person.
Jefferson was trying to. Oh, German suplex. That bridge, though. That's that German suplex that makes Gumble get a little tingle in his pants. Oh, but Reese down in the corner, letting his ego get the better of him when he should be trying to finish, taunting, mocking Matt Jefferson. And now going to show off this headstand side headlock. Listen to the fans booing. They do not like the former undisputed champion. Reese Matthews doesn't give a shit, though. Kick to the gut, and for a second time, pump handle, neck breaker. Reese jumping elbow now is having his way with MJ.
Wait, I got one.
Very proud of himself. Jefferson continuing to bleed from that gash on his forehead. Reese just going to stare at him here. There we go, kick to the back. And now Reese lining up the shot. If Rubik can stop Chris Diamond from interfering, this just might do it. Once again, single underhook face buster by Reese. Into the pin. Can Rubik stop Diamond, or can Diamond make the save again? No, Rubik stops him, and there's the 3 count. Rubik and Reese Matthews get the victory. Unfortunate first look at Chris Diamond, but he wasn't pin or submitted. Hopefully we get to see him in better form in his actual debut, but a great win for Rubik and Reese Matthews, working nicely together. Oh. Reese taking the trip over to join the Fusion Boys. Getting that victory with Big Rube. Some nice momentum for the Brazilian boy superstar heading into Requiem and that 4-way elimination match for the light heavyweight title. All right, guys, as always, if you like what you saw and you want to see more, make sure you do drop a follow so you know when I go live. Next time we'll be on Thursday for Reality Wrestling. If you have a call and you want them featured on our shows, go to cmvwrestling.com. Our new domain, ! Join in the chat. We'll give you a link and information. ! CMV will let you know a little bit more about us. All the past episodes are on my YouTube channel, linked on my Twitch info page. And, of course, subscribe to our new channel, the CMV Network. The link can be found on our site, too, towards the left of the homepage in the link section. So I will... What? What did you just say to me?
God, no, it's what I was
never interrupt me when I'm in my closing flow. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on Thursday.